The horizon stretches endlessly across the savannah. A herd of elephants moves slowly through golden light. Dust rises softly into the evening sky. When people hear Tanzania, they imagine untouched wilderness. But today, we are not looking at nature as scenery. We are looking at it as strategy. Because in Tanzania, nature is not simply protected, it is positioned.
That's exactly right. Tanzania is one of the few countries where nature is not treated as a backdrop for tourism, but as national capital.
Tanzania doesn't just have a Ministry of Tourism, it has a Ministry of Natural Resources and Tourism. That distinction matters. It means wildlife, forests and national parks are recognized as economic infrastructure. Places like Serengeti National Park and Ngorongoro Conservation Area are not mass-market destinations. Entry fees are high. Access is controlled.
Exactly. Tanzania made a conscious decision. Do not compete on volume. Compete on value. They don't protect nature by avoiding profit. They protect it by refusing to discount it.
So conservation here isn't anti-capitalist, it's structured capitalism.
Yes, it's asset management at a national scale.
When most countries talk about tourism, they focus on visitor numbers. But Tanzania seems to ask a different question. How many is too many?
Safari tourism here forms an ecosystem. Guides, park rangers, lodges, transport services, all interconnected. Revenue funds anti-poaching units. It pays conservation officers. It sustains the protection system itself.
So nature funds its own defense.
Exactly. This is not romanticism. It's structural realism. The wildlife economy isn't accidental. It's designed.
When we think of Tanzania, we often picture Maasai people, bright red garments, the iconic jumping dance. But that image, is it tradition or adaptation?
It's both. The Maasai have reinterpreted their culture as something that can be shared and monetized without entirely losing its core. That's not cultural collapse. That's cultural negotiation.
So culture here is not frozen.
No, it evolves to survive. Tanzania doesn't preserve culture in glass boxes. It allows it to transform.
Another surprising reality. In some regions, electricity is unstable, but mobile money is widespread.
Yes, Tanzania, like much of East Africa, leapfrogged traditional banking systems. Instead of building dense physical bank networks, mobile finance arrived first.
So the sequence changed.
Exactly. Development is often imagined as linear, roads to electricity, to banks, to digital systems. But Tanzania shows that innovation doesn't always follow order. Sometimes gaps create opportunity.
Incomplete systems can invite radical solutions.
And that may be why emerging economies sometimes move faster than developed ones.
Rising above the plains is Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's highest peak. Many Tanzanians have never climbed it, yet it remains a national icon. Why?
Because symbols are not about personal experience. They're about shared imagination. Kilimanjaro represents endurance, height, aspiration. It's a psychological landmark.
So national identity is not built only on policy, it's built on story.
Exactly.
Tanzania is not simply a country rich in nature. It is a country that has decided how nature should function. Tourism is controlled. Culture is adaptive. Infrastructure is unconventional. Symbols are intentional.
The unifying thread is clarity. Tanzania chooses deliberately.
So perhaps the real question is nature meant to be consumed? Or is it meant to structure the future? Tanzania may not have all the answers, but it is already living the question. And that alone makes it a blueprint.